Back at it with another episode of Motivational Sh podcast, man. Hey, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yo, man, we got Made Solid TV director Huey G. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the vibe, you know. Atlanta's film director,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
We got Dylan Yale, you know. Yale Entertainment, the place where the artists need to be at.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all
Tell them that one more time, man. Tell them that one more time.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Yale Entertainment, the place where the artists need to be at, man. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tap into our folks at Yale Entertainment, man. They have deals for artists. You know, they have several different streaming outlets, man, for you can get your music heard. So make sure you tap in, man. And,
Yes. I do want to correct you though.
okay.
I'm not just Atlanta, I'm global.
Oh, global, of course.
Yes.
Of course. Global.
You proceed.
Okay.
I mean, technically, yeah. We're streaming, yes.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yo, we got a guest here today. When I think of her name, I think of Love Jones. And a lot of times when I'm talking to her,
Bars.
yeah. And a lot of times when I'm talking to her, I'm just thinking Love Jones. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised I haven't called her Love Jones yet. You know what I'm saying? So allow me to introduce Sunday Jones, man.
Right.
Hey, let's get it.
Peace and love. Thank you for having me.
Hey, definitely. Miss Jones, Sunday
Yes.
Jones, Love Jones.
I like that. Look. I hosted a show called The Love Jones in the Garden. So yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, like first of all, you know, I just wanted to tap in and say I'm glad that we have your presence in this world. A woman that has, she has some serious bars, y'all.
Ooh, I appreciate that.
Her poetry be hitting like an M16.
I take that. Bars.
we dropping bars.
That's bars. I appreciate the love. You know, poetry is life. And it gives life. And so with those words, I want to give life.
All right. Poetry.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, poetry is the mother. Rap is the rebellious son.
Okay. Because rap is rhythm and poetry. You know, a lot of people don't know that. They just be like, I rap. I'm a rapper. Well, you a poet.
Yeah.
Rap is rhythm and poetry. That's what
I've
rap
always
is.
said Nas is more of a poet than a rapper.
Yeah. So is DMX. So is Jay-Z. So is, you know what I mean? It's
Tupac.
rhythm and poetry.
Yeah.
Tupac for sure.
Sometimes it's like in the delivery, and when you listen to how it's delivered, it's something
Yes.
past the words rhyming, and then
Yeah.
how the storyline of the poem is constructed.
For sure.
You know, so I can't put Nas and Lil Yachty in the same conversation to call Lil
Of
Yachty
course.
a poet. My bad.
You know, all poets are different. They're poets in their own lane.
Poets and they know it. Okay.
Poets and
Yeah. Poets in their own life. So you know, speaking of poetry, like what got you into the art of just poetry?
Well, okay. So I'm gonna make a long story short. I'm gonna try to make a long story short. I started writing probably when I was 11, between 10 and 11. Poetry. I started writing at 7 in my journal.
Okay.
And then it turned into poetry, which eventually turned into rap. And the older I got and the more I understood what my purpose was, it turned back into poetry. So that's how,
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in the Bronx, so my love for hip hop, my junior high, I grew up in the Bronx from 11 to 15. So my love for hip hop came from that and turned my poetry into rap.
Wow.
Yeah, and then my life and my walk and my purpose turned my rap back into poetry. So it's like a domino. You know what I'm saying? It's like a flip flop effect.
Yeah. It's a flip flop.
Yeah, it's a flip flop effect. So, and it just came from me journaling from my struggles and my traumas and what I was going through as a kid. That started my journaling, and then I've always loved music. I grew up in bars. I give bars, but I grew up in actual bars. My aunt owned a bar, and so I was always in tune with the old school music while the people were in. I was the only kid in the bar, as I grew up and listened to all the old school jams, and so that was my love for music. My grandma bought me my first record player. My uncle gave me a crate of records, and it was on and popping from there. And shout out to BBS Condi from 174th on Undercliff. He was the DJ in the neighborhood as I was a preteen, and all the house parties he would DJ, and I would be the chick standing next to the DJ table, like, what's going on right there? What? Okay. Oh, that's how you. Okay, and it just, it would just infuse me. Hip hop just infused me. It's really my love for hip hop, which begat my love for poetry. Yeah.
So another story of how hip hop saved my life.
Oh, baby, definitely. Hip hop definitely saved my life. For sure, and my brother, but for sure, hip hop. My mom was away. It was rough growing up, and that was my out. Writing was my out. I'm so a writer. Writer was my out. And so it definitely saved my life. Hip hop, poetry, the culture saved my life because it gave me something to, it gave me something to thrive on. It gave me an outlet. That was my outlet. Rap was my outlet. Poetry was my outlet. So,
Your top 6 artists
right now. So, because it changes.
Overall.
It changes. So I can give you what my top 6 is right now today. Because next month it might be different.
Oh, yeah, let's get to that.
So Tupac is always in my top 5. Killer Mike right now was in my top 5.
Oh yeah.
Jay-Z will probably always stay in my top 5 right along with Tupac. Did I say Ransom Rosina? Ransom Rosina is in my top 5. He is an artist that is out right now, up and coming, so super dope. He'll be at the festival. Y'all, if y'all don't know, check him out. Ransom Rosina. His album. The album is Another 24.
I'm at 4 right now.
I'm at 4 right now.
2 more because it's 6.
2 more because it's 6. Okay.
People say 5. I like to be different. So 6.
I feel that. I said Tupac. I said Jay-Z. I said Ransom Rosina. I said Killer Mike. It's hard to get in my top 5 because I like substance and I like bars. Sure. I'm a lyrical person, so it's hard to get in my top 5 where you can't get in there singing and dancing. On some. I'm gonna say Children of the Sun is another up and coming group. It's Arlene Army and Odenero. And their album is The Matrix, and super dope. Her vocals are amazing. Odenero's bars has substance, so I'm gonna throw them in my top 5. And I'm gonna have to throw myself in there.
Okay.
Next month I might have a different top 6 or top 5, but right now that's what I'm listening to. That's my top 5, top 6. My bad.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope. I think everyone here in this table, 50 years of hip hop just passed. I think everyone here on this table has a story about how hip hop saved them. Like
crazy thing, I was just listening to that song yesterday. Hip hop saved me. Wow. I was just listening to that song.
Yes.
So Dylan, man, how has hip hop saved you?
It helped me find myself. Growing up, I think we identify with something to help us who we want to inspire to be like, right? Whether it's a superhero, it's a parent, it's some kind of role model. I wouldn't say that I didn't have role models present, but I didn't have anything to identify with. So I identified in the music, and probably the first person who I identified with was Tupac. So that kind of like led me to a road of a certain type of content, a certain type of man I wanted to be, a certain type of purpose. I was just talking to Key 2 days ago, and we was talking about one of our favorite songs is "Something to Die For," and that's more so of a poetry than a song where he says is two niggas teach four niggas teach more niggas, all the poor niggas depend niggas. It's more us than it is them. Check your strength. That spoke to my whole soul. It gave me goosebumps when I heard it. So, kind of gave me direction, a purpose.
Yes.
Huey, how about you?
I saved hip hop.
All right. Hey, come on. Hey, let's get it.
Yeah.
I do have bars. Yeah.
He does.
Okay. For sure.
I might share a poem. Time for next.
Yes.
I'll think about it.
Now, see, y'all didn't ask me who my top 6 poets were. You asked me who was in my top 5. So, you know, that's different. So, that's a little different.
So, what's your top 3?
Yeah, we listening.
My top 3 poets right now, I'm going to have to say, get myself in trouble. So I'm gonna have to throw me in there.
Of course.
So nobody, you know what I'm saying? Again.
Of course.
I like that.
But my top 2 poets right now, one is Sade the poet. She is new to the scene. She just moved to Atlanta from Baltimore. She dope.
All right.
She's super dope. My other top poet, I'm gonna say right now, is my sister in love, my home girl, Ari the Goddess. She's an erotic poet, but she do freestyle poetry too. You know what I'm saying? And disclaimer for all my poets that I love, like I love all y'all. Y'all all in my top everything. But right now, that's what I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do some quick announcements before we go any deeper. But before I said an announcement, how hip hop has saved me, it gave me confidence. Hip hop, when I was in it and when I was interested in doing it and making records, me and my homie, shouts out to Mel, it gave me confidence. It helped me with my stuttering. It helped me at really, you know, I have a love and hate relationship with hip hop, but really hip hop was the precursor to my motivational speaking. Okay. It helped build a foundation. And then when I stopped, you know, rapping because it wasn't me, it wasn't my purpose. Years later, when I started doing motivational speaking, those skills that I created back when I was a kid came back up and aided me in this process. Okay. So, you know, I owe a lot to hip hop, you know. Right. And I want to say, you know, just as a mental health tip for anyone tapping in, if you got any kids, get them into journaling. You know, I heard when you said you used to journal. Yes. Journaling leads to writing, which could lead to you writing a film, which could lead to you ghostwriting or writing your own spot. So writing a book. Exactly. So journaling not only is good therapeutic for the mental mind, right? It also could open doors as far as different career fields. So I just want to throw out that tip, you know, as a mental health provider, I got to throw out the tip when I hear it, you know, just want to throw out that tip for anyone else that's tapping in, you know, but we got the Buy Black tour today. It's Stonecrest, New Era Atlanta is going to be there, you know, Buy Blacks, you know, supporting your own people with black dollars, right? Sure. We got that going on. Also, we have a big festival. It's a big festival brought by Tassili's Raw Reality. Yes. Right. I want to give a shout outs to the brother Soul 9. The last episode we did, he's going to be performing there, you know, so definitely shouts out to Soul 9. You know? Come on, Soul 9. Yeah, I definitely want to tap into this event. It's going to be this upcoming Saturday. No, it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes. So y'all want to make sure y'all, you know, experience the vibes. Of course, we got Sunday Jones going to be performing
Yes.
at the Natural Mystic Fair.
Yes.
You
I'm
know?
the coordinator. I'm the host, and I'll spit some bars.
Yeah. She goes spit some bars.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course you got yours truly.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna be up there giving some motivational poetry because my motivation is poetry.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
It
So
is.
it's from the 8th through the 10th.
Yeah, it's the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Friday is the 8th. It's at an undisclosed location at the park. So you have to get that the day of. Saturday and Sunday, which is the 9th and the 10th, it'll be at 1059 Ralph David Abernathy in Atlanta, Georgia, 30310. Behind Tassili's Raw Reality is the Natural Mystic Fair. Meet your inner child. And other mystical folk.
The mystical
Yes.
folks. Yes.
Yes, it's for the community. It's free. Come out, enjoy, relax, release, relate, and get fed.
Yeah. That event. It's going to be great speakers, great performances, knowledge. You're going to learn love amongst our
Yes.
people. I've been going to Cecilia's events since 2 years ago. I love them all.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
nice vibes.
it's for the community. It's
Yeah,
all
because
love.
I hear you mention it. I haven't went yet.
Well, you got to come out. It's all love. It's all for the community. It's all for the soul,
Mhm.
for the culture.
for the culture,
Yes.
the real culture.
Yes.
And
Strict with my culture. I'm real strict.
just letting you know, darling.
I'm real strict about my culture.
And hey, just letting you, darling. It ain't no pulled pork. Yeah.
No, it's definitely all vegan.
Yeah, brother. It ain't no pulled pork.
We
No barbecue
feeding,
chicken.
yes, we feeding the soul while we feeding the soul. So come on out.
Stop at
Nowhere.
ice.
Come
No
on,
blood ice.
come on through.
At least Bud Ice, sir. No Bud Ice.
No Bud Ice. No Bud Ice.
I mean,
It's
some
family
Bud-
friendly. It's family friendly.
Say it, but it's
420 friendly. But it's family friendly, you know. So bring your kids out. Y'all come and enjoy. Have some fun, some real community fun. No violence. It's straight. It's all love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of love outside. It's one of the events that you really want to be at.
Zach, out of all the years, no violence. Nothing. Never
Nothing.
happened.
That's our standard.
Nothing. never
Nothing.
happened. Yeah.
You know, it's real. It's real love
Yeah,
outside.
it's real
I
love.
love it. Yeah.
But I want to shift the conversation and I want to get back to you, Sunday Jones,
Okay.
Mrs. Love Jones.
That's my new name, Mrs. Love
Yeah.
Today is Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday on a
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday
You know,
on a
it's
Sunday.
Sunday every day for me.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Sunday every day.
Bar
For me.
heavy.
It's Sunday here. So, on this Sunday, do you mind giving us a little sample of the Love Jones?
A sample.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pull this back a little bit.
Okay.
You want a sample or you want a good sample?
I want a good sample.
Okay.
I want a good sample of the sample.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my poetics, which is out now on all streaming platforms, and it's something that I do when I go out and I host and I perform because I feel like it's a message for the people. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a little bit of what I've been through, my background and my history, along with, how you can come out on top and be okay. So it's called my poetics. My poetics are multiple, like my personality, with many levels of adaptations from journeys that created my meaning and understanding of life, and its essence of who I am and what I know to be facts by experience. On a different plateau or platforms, let me slang them to you. Sang them to you. Like Annie, I believe the sun will come out, and I am the vitamin of every day's tomorrow. I refuse to be the sorrow that was given to me because my spirit was stolen from me in many variations of me. So now I choose my lifestyle by my instincts. That's freedom to me. I'm not sure if you really feel me, so let me go deep about how I overcame in these streets. From four, my mother stolen from me by the systematic lifestyle built tough to break black families. Labeled a prison brat by self. From the eternal, emotional, and physical reality. Where I had to overcome the fear of her not being here for 19 years. And still wasn't here mentally for 15 years. Totaling 34 years of trap and confusion. From living in many lands, from family to foster care, from streets to being in many hands. Molested and raped, not by strangers, by kin. And it's heavy for me to write while I'm thinking on it. However, I meant to tell my truth, so I'm speaking on it. My big brother Marty Mack, the dad, said it was his duty to raise us. So after he did his bid, he did what he had to do and saved us. Even after that, my journey didn't end. I had to walk my own walk. It was hard, but I walked it. I had to make tough decisions. Some were wrong and I suffer consequences. Turn bad choices into lessons, so I made it. I started loving myself and now I'm greatness. So I talk that real talk with confidence because I've walked a real walk. And I've overcome everything that's ever been thrown my way. And I'm grateful for the family I built along the way. I pay it forward every day. I stay in my own lane. I pay my own way. And I'll continue to overcome, not trying to put it in your face. This is just my truth. My scroll through the ditches on a path whipped by a few switches and came out tough with whelps on the other end. And knowing my own self is the greatest. And I'll continue to overcome it all without hatiness. And so can we all overcome every hurdle that's going to be thrown our path. And if you can't get over it, just hit me up. I'll help you. Hit me up, 678-471-2963. You can hit me in the DMs. You can follow me at Sunday Jones is Life, and I'll walk you through it. Peace, love, and light.
Okay.
Hey, let's get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the top 5. My top 5 course.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, real moving.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, real touching.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the Vibe of Sunday Jones.
Yes.
Definitely, man. Ask you about your. I heard you mention the prison break in your
Yes.
poem. Can you tell us about the foundation and all that?
It's a nonprofit that I started. It's called the Prison Brat Foundation Corporation. It's a nonprofit that I started to help bridge the gap between children and their parents as their parents are incarcerated, or from the parents to the children while the children may be incarcerated. Mm-hmm. Either way, when you remove the parent from the home, it disrupts the bond between the family.
Okay.
And so as the parent is incarcerated, you may be able to visit, you may not. You may be able to write, you may not. You may be able to talk, you may not. But either way, it's not enough time and it's not enough bond being saved to keep the bond connected. So the goal is to bridge the gap between the parent and the child, make sure that they're staying in communication with their parents throughout that period. Whether that be through writing, through phone calls, through visitation, in which any way we can help. And also to help get the parents back on their feet when they come home, because the concentration is getting on their feet. It's not the kids. So you're still trying to build a bond with your parent. Right. And a way for the children to have some type of outlets while they're out here being angry and being mad, because that's what they are, because they don't have their parents at home with them. Right. And they're going through whatever they're going through. All of those things that I said in my poem is from my mom not being here because she was incarcerated along with some other family members. You know what I'm saying? And so I went through a lot because I was angry, because I was mad, you know what I'm saying? And so I had to figure out a way to deal with that. And so that's when writing came. And I still went through a lot because I was still angry and I didn't get over it until I was an adult, so the bond, the thing is to bridge the gap. So the vision is the family, the vision is the bond. Okay. Yeah.
That's solid. Right.
Yeah.
Made solid.
Made solid. Right.
Yeah. I experienced that. So I want to be able to bridge that gap and help where I can.
Yo, I want us to definitely talk more about that. We're about to go on a quick 3-minute break, but make sure y'all stay tuned, because we need to really rap and get deep into that, because I understand that, and and that's a lot. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Vibe of Motivational Shit. Y'all stay in tune. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to Yale Radiocast. Listen, business owners, people that are entrepreneurial in spirit and need to get their business out there, contact Yale Entertainment. We will advertise your company. We will advertise your brands with a listener base that covers the globe. We offer a variety of packages at affordable prices. Call us at 678-586-9241. If you need to email us, you can contact us at yaleent1@gmail.com. If you need to get your business out there, contact Yale Entertainment to get the business.
Yo, hey, you're here with Lightworker Wayne, and if you need motivation, if you need encouragement, if you need the positivity, I'm that guy. So subscribe to my vibe. You can find me on TikTok, IG, YouTube at Lightworker Wayne. Hey, and also if you dealing with any type of mental health issues, depression, anxiety, anger, and if you need coaching on that, then I'm the light. Send me an email at supererswayy0623@gmail.com. I'm the light to shine you on a road of greatness, for you can succeed and overcome and manage that. So don't be afraid to send me an email and subscribe to my vibe. Let's get it!
Hey, it's Pastor Sean with Healing Haven of Atlanta, where we specialize in the healing and development of our young men and our young dads 18 and up. We are a community resource center. We specialize in the healing and development. Young men, young dads, we help you get on your feet. We help you get your job. We help you with leadership development. You have suspended license because of child support. We have fatherhood classes that can help you guys get on your feet, get your license back, whether it is court ordered or voluntarily. Plus, we have wraparound services that are right here in this community to help us with job training and job placement. Y'all can reach us at Healing Haven, the number 8@gmail.com, or reach us on the web at healinghavenatl.org. Come through, come holler at us, let us be of service to you. Peace.
Huey.
Yes, sir. We are back. See, I'm used to Wayne doing the come back and to go out. Can I try again? And we're back. From the break. We got Sunday Jones with us, man, and we were talking about the Prison Brat Foundation and all that.
Yes,
we were touching a little bit on that.
So yeah, we just want to, I just want to bridge the gap. We want to bridge the gap and make sure that the problem is that all the families are being broken up. Yeah. Either the mother is missing, the father is missing, somebody missing. And so the goal is to break the family up. My goal is to put the family back together. Because it's important. It's important that we have our parents, and even though they may have made a mistake, or they did whatever it was they did, as long as it's not child involved, I feel as if people make mistakes, but kids still need their parents. They still need to teach their kids. They still need to be able to, see where their child's mental is. They still need to be able to converse. They still need to be able to bond, and if that means working with the parent and the child so we can get to that point, then that's what that means. But the goal is to keep the families together, keep them in conversation throughout their time, whatever that time looks like.
Sure. Tell us about Sunday Jones TV.
So Sunday Jones TV was created in lieu of me coming out with Sunday School with Sunday Jones, which is a talk show where I bring people on, mostly artists, up and coming artists who are dope. And I interview them and then they perform. So it started there, but it's up and coming and it's growing. So it'll be a lot more on that. We'll be soon working on a documentary of self. So that'll be there. So it's just about everything that I've got going on, and it's up and coming and it's in the works.
Do on Sunday, on your Sunday Jones TV, do you ever share that story with the prison brat? Foundation?
I have not yet. It has not come up, and I have not yet, but we will.
Okay.
We'll tap in and dive in.
Because
You know?
I feel like, a lot of, just people in general, it's people who have became artists that went through some of those same
Absolutely.
struggles. You know what I'm saying? People in all areas of fields that went
Absolutely.
through those same struggles. And
Everybody knows somebody that's probably been in just about.
Yeah.
I've only met maybe out of my time promoting the Prison Brat Foundation and being outside and giving out information and signing people up. I've only met a few people that say, I don't know anybody in prison, or I don't know anybody incarcerated. Probably 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't met many, and I don't know many. And if you're a cousin, an auntie, or friend, you've been affected.
Exactly.
You've been affected by incarceration and what that does to your family. It's not just the kids and the parents, it's the aunties, the uncles, because now who's taking care of the kids? Grandma, auntie, uncle, friend, whatever, best friend of the kid. They're affected. I know my best friend, Renita Starr, she has been with me. We've been friends since we were 14, 15 years old. And so she has went through this journey with me. So she knows all my ups, all my downs, and what that looks like. And so she was affected by what I went through. You know what I'm saying? So it affects more than just those few people. It's a very wide range of people that it affects. And so we have to be mindful of that. Incarceration is just not somebody going to prison and then that's it. Yeah. It's a whole lot that comes with that. What is the parent going through inside of incarceration? You know what I'm saying? They have a whole lot to deal with. So you think they even really got a whole lot of time to think about their kids? Yeah. And not on purpose, but they got a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the inside. And so the child is going through that same incarceration process on the outside because they got a whole lot to deal with. So it's 2, or more people going through a whole lot on both ends of the spectrum. And who is there to help anybody deal on either side of that? Yeah. And so I would just like to be one of the people, because I can't be the only person, of course, but I would like to be one of the people that help bridge that gap, that help keep the families connected and facilitate on both ends in whichever way we can.
Sure.
Change.
Thank you for being a change.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's that website?
It's prisonbrat.org. Yes.
Already on.
Okay. It's being updated now too. Prisonbrat.org. Yes.
The art of a hosting, like you being a host, I don't think people know that's actually a skill. So
yeah.
How do you feel about hosting?
I love hosting.
Okay.
It just kind of fell in the lap.
Okay.
I've always growing up did things for the family, throw a baby shower here and there, throw an event, or so to speak, or throw my own event. I'm a Leo. I like to do stuff. I like to throw events. I like to be outside. So it's always kind of been, I guess, natural to me, but it just kind of fell in my lap, so to speak. I just walked in alignment with what I love. It didn't fall in my lap. Let me be clear. It didn't fall in my lap until I aligned myself with what I love to do.
Okay.
Once I aligned myself with what I love to do and put a purpose in it, then things started to connect. Before that, they weren't connecting because I was always trying to make something happen that somebody else may have wanted me to do or seen me do, but until I seen made the connection and started walking in my alignment, walking in my purpose and doing what I love to do, only then did the dots connect for me.
For sure.
So
you had to align yourself with the right people.
Yes.
Stuff started opening up.
Yes. If you want to be a poet, be around poets. Mm-hmm. If you want to be an audio engineer, be around those that audio engineer. If you want to be an actor, be around those that act.
For sure.
Be around what you love. Because if you're not around what you love, you're not going to get there. Yeah. You're going to get whatever you around.
For sure, yeah.
So,
speaking of acting, tell us about your web series.
So it's not my web series. It's a King Solomon production.
Hey, that's out the King Solomon.
Yes, it's a King Solomon production, and it's called Home Sweet Home. Hopefully, it'll be coming out soon. It's in the works. We're still filming, and he's also a co-host on People to People Radio. We just moved from 1100 AM, and we're now going to 92.3, and so we're excited about that. But yeah, it's in the works. So I can't talk too much about it because we're still working on it. But
You said something important though. You was like you want to get other people involved, like kids and community involved in the
yeah,
in the film.
so I'm the type of person that whatever it is that I'm doing, and this is my purpose, whatever it is that I'm doing, and whoever it is that is around me while I'm doing what I'm doing, it's if I don't bless you with that or help you in whichever way you're trying to get, then that's I'm not walking in my purpose. So whatever it is that I'm doing, that somebody wants to be a part of, get at me so we can make it work. Because somebody got to pull somebody up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can build these cliques and you can, be cliquish and just do your team, and you're supposed to do that because we're supposed to feed off of each other.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, who else are you bringing? Are you looking at someone that really wants something, that's really hungry for something, but they don't know how to get there, and you're not offering up the information, or you're not helping them get to that level? And if you're not doing that, then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So if I see somebody that is very talented, because if you dope, you dope. Yeah. That's my thing. Like, hey, dopeness. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're dope. So if I see somebody that's dope, although they may not know it, I pull them to the side and I let them know, hey, you dope. Do you have this, and this in order? Because you can get there. And you know what I mean? So you got to let people know the information and the knowledge that you have been blessed to have, that you have been given from the Most High, or whatever it is that you believe in, whatever that is that you've been given, you're supposed to share.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
If you're not sharing it and you're holding it for yourself and you're stalemate, that's probably why you're stalemate. So share the knowledge. Each one teach one. Sometimes we can learn, sometimes we can teach.
Yeah, by you being that person. By you being that person, who was the person that came to you, and was that person to you that you are to other people? Anybody you know?
Who was that? Oh wow, I got a list.
Okay.
Because as we go through life, people are there. People are placed in your life where others aren't. Just like my mom wasn't there, but I have a mom that was placed in my life to help me. She didn't take the place of my mom, but she is my mom. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. She helped me she fed me what my mom could not. My brother took care of me. He was a young man. You know what I'm saying? He just came home from doing his time, and he had a son, and, I was in the system. And so, he came and got me. Like, that was his duty. That's a true story. Like, he didn't have to do that, but he did. He was a young man. He could have just went on and lived his life. I got a couple aunts, a couple family members, a couple friends, a whole lot of people that, and I can't just name one or two people, because it's a slew of people in life that helped me get to where I am right now. From a word, from when I was in the streets gang banging, from when I was doing whatever I was doing, that pulled me and said, hey, come over here and do this instead. Or, hey, I got you. Or, hey, you can sleep here tonight. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole slew of people. So I can't just, who was that person? Shit, a whole lot of people. Everybody that I met that gave me anything, I'm paying it forward. I may not be able to pay that person back for what they gave me. Maybe they're not here. Maybe I don't know them no more or whatever. But I promise you, on everything I love, I'm paying it forward. And if I've ever harmed anyone or bullied anyone or whatever that looks like, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not perfect. I went through what I went through. Right. And I was who I was, but now I am who I am. Okay. You know? So, and it is what it is. So, thank you to everybody. Sure. Right, wrong, and indifferent.
A lot of people say our show, Director Huey G's show, Motivational Shit, is a spiritual show. And both me and Huey had talks like, we done had a lot of episodes with a lot of people talking their piece about God and just higher elevation. And yeah, we try to move away from that because, we don't want it to become redundant. Mm-hmm. But the thing is that both me and this brother's circle, we around some highly evolved beings, highly evolved people that's finding God that's finding God in their crafts, in their lives, people that's progressing, that's focusing on some type of positivity. And I wanted to say, Miss Jones, you giving your story and everything you just said was a poem and a sermon all in one.
Okay.
You know, like that was a poem and a sermon all in one. I felt that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I felt that. Yeah, definitely. And the fact that you wasn't afraid to be vulnerable, talking about certain things, and to on live to apologize if you wronged anybody.
Yeah.
That's a big step right there. That's
Accountability.
yeah.
We got to be accountable for our action, for our own actions. You know what I'm saying? I could look at you and look at you and see what you do or what you don't do wrong. What did I do? I can't look at you. What did I do? Because I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody on this God-given earth is perfect. So I can't look at other people and be trying to figure out what they did wrong. And I got to look at myself. You know, what did Michael Jackson say? The man in the mirror.
The man
Look
in
at
the mirror.
self.
Sure.
You know, like what can you do? What can you change? Who are you and how did you get there?
That's right.
You know, you gotta analyze yourself. You can't judge other people. So I got to be accountable for what I've done. And I know I done some messed up stuff because I was angry. I was hurt. I have trauma. I still have trauma. I still work on my trauma. You know, so have I hurt people? Yes. I know I have. Not intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Unknowingly, but I know I did. Who in here have not hurt somebody? You hurt them with your words.
Yeah.
You hurt them with your hands. You know, I done beat up a lot of people. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm ATI. I was born in Atlanta.
Okay.
I was raised between here, between Atlanta, New York, and Cleveland.
Okay.
I spent my summers in Cleveland, and I was raised between here and New York.
Okay.
You know, I've lived in Texas, I've lived in Vegas, but as an adult.
All right.
And you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I had trauma. I was angry. My mother wasn't here. My father wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? And I was living in home to home, place to place, inside of the system, outside of the system, on the street, off the street, you name it, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So I know I hurt people. You know what I'm saying? And so I apologize for that. Why wouldn't I? I gotta own my stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not that person anymore. I ain't nothing to be played with. Don't start none, won't be none.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person. I walk in peace, love, and light. And if you come in my space with negativity, you're going to be removed. I'm going to remove myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be around it.
Yeah.
Because it's no point. It does not feed me. And if it does not feed me, it don't need to be around me.
You don't need to be around here.
You know?
You said about judging.
So,
Because like off the air, Darlin was judging Wayne for going to Walmart with not having shoes on.
right.
Wayne, I apologize.
And all I want to say is just don't be grounded in Walmart.
It is your right to walk in Walmart without shoes on, brother. I apologize, man. I would no longer. I mean, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's your freedom to do. And who am I to judge?
And
Who am I to judge?
You're right. And
I stole out of Walmart. You going in there and you being an actual law-abiding citizen without shoes on in Walmart. Who am I? I'm taking accountability.
I just didn't get grounded outside of Walmart. At least put on socks.
I get grounded in the little grass area
Thank you.
right by Walmart.
Okay.
That works. Listen, wherever you need to go, wherever you need to meditate at, that's a word though, Wayne.
Yeah.
That's a word because people don't understand what grounded is, and sometimes you may be at Walmart having a bad day,
Yeah.
and you might just pull up and don't know what to do with your life right now.
Yeah.
Go find that patch of grass
Yeah.
next to Walmart and go
Yeah.
meditate and ground yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like people don't know. Hug a tree.
Yeah.
Hug a tree. We so worldly, you know. Hug a tree.
Of course.
Tree is life.
Definitely. Yes.
It gives energy.
Yes.
You know. Now the floors inside of Walmart, I don't think they're gonna give off too much energy because it's a lot of energy that's walked around in there.
Yeah.
So I think that that's not the exact place to get grounded.
Yeah,
But I
Wayne.
think outside of Walmart, in the grass area, in the dirt, I think that that's a good idea.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Oh, man.
Definitely come to the event. You can to see these backyard. You can take your shoes off there, all right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, baby. You can take your shoes off, dance. You can you can have a good old time in the back. Yes. Pull up.
Definitely, y'all. Hey, for everyone that's listening, make sure y'all subscribe to the Vibe of Sunday Jones and pull up this weekend to Cecili's. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a vibe, and you definitely going to want to hear the fiery words of the Leo known as Sunday Jones,
Yes.
Mrs. Love Jones.
Wayne that gave me a new name, y'all. Mrs. Love Jones.
Love Jones.
So my tag is Mother Earth on the Vibe line, but Wayne has given me a new name, so I might have to just use that. Okay, so there you go.
Hey,
Mrs. Love Jones in the building.
Definitely. So in everything that you do, which is highly motivational, your life and the point that you got to, highly motivational, your poetry, highly inspirational.
Thank you.
What is there left for Sunday Jones to do?
Oh, I'm just beginning.
Okay.
What is there left?
Okay.
I just got started.
Okay.
What? Oh yeah, we can do a whole lot.
All right.
Prison Bread gonna take off, and then we got Dope Girls Grinding. Is a business that I own that is just taking off. It's about bringing women together to show other women that we can work together, and whatever that looks like. And it's pretty much my events company where we do events. We bring out the poets, the artists, whatever that looks like. We put events together. But it's mostly about women working together to put something together to make something happen. And we all grinding and we all dope. So whatever your service is, if you can bring it to the table, I don't care if it's a bartender or whatever your service is, we're going to pull together and we're going to work together to make it happen.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing women working together because growing up, I see more women in competition with each other.
Yeah, it don't need to be that.
Yeah. Like just now in my adults, I'm seeing more women working together.
Yes.
And
It
having
needs to be
groups.
that.
Yeah.
We were, I don't know what we were. I know I seen a lot of competition as well. And I know that that was put before us. We supposed to look like this person, look like that person. And now we're trying to look better than each other. Look, you uniquely dope. Be you.
Come on.
It's okay.
Come on.
Whatever it is that you look like, whatever your skin color, your skin tone. I say this thing from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, your eyes, your nose, your lips, your mouth, your DNA, everything about you is uniquely dope. You were made that way. So be okay with that. You don't need to be in competition with anyone. You just need to be yourself. And a lot of people don't know who that is. So once you can figure out who yourself is, and that may mean getting to know yourself, take yourself on a date. It may mean spending some time with yourself, taking a vacation with yourself. But whatever that looks like, get to know you and who you are and what you like and what you love so you can know you, so you can be you.
Hey, let's get it.
Get it.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
I see why you're in your top 5. Both. I understand now.
If you're not in your top 5, then how do you feel about yourself? What kind of confidence do you have in you? I love me. And it takes a lot to learn to love yourself, but once you get there, it's a consistent thing that you have to do, that you have to work on. But love yourself so that you can be confident enough to be yourself. Because I could care less what somebody think about me. I'm going to be me and I'm going to do me. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't put here for you to like me. I was put here for a purpose. It's to inspire. So if I can't inspire you, I'm not your inspirer. Hopefully someone can and will. You know what I'm saying? It's no love lost. And my personality is heavy, so everybody may not like me. It's okay, but I was put here for those who can deal, who can understand me, who can love me, who can feed from me, and I can feed from them. And that's all I care about.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wayne in my top 5.
Oh, thank
See
you.
what I'm
brother.
saying?
Thank you.
No, I'm talking about Lil Wayne.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Lil Wayne is in my top 10 for sure. Yeah, Lil Wayne, they in my top 10 for sure. Nas, I got a nice top 5 is hard to get in the top 5. It changes I'm telling you, like every month it changes.
So I want to just wrap up this whole conversation. Like, we talked about poetry. We talked about what happens with incarceration, the deeper perspective in regards to that. Talked about the dope girls grinding, women coming together, being about positivity, networking and building together.
Yes.
You talked about
and a few dope guys.
Oh yeah. And
you can't have girls without guys. You can't have guys. You cannot have dope girls without dope guys, and you can't have dope guys without dope girls. So, and a few dope guys. Throw that out there.
Okay, of course. But I just wanted to say here, just on live, your life is motivational.
Wow,
your life is motivational. Everything that you're doing, thank you.
Well, I'm just a reflection, and your life is motivational too, and I appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I want to just do a quick little piece.
Yes. Come on.
The purpose of this show is for you to acknowledge that there's poetry inside of you. Whether if it's the rhyming words, whether if it's you speaking in passion, speaking life and fire and electricity, or whether if it's you being good with your hands, creating art. Know that the poetry is inside of you. Find that poetry. And when you find that poetry, use it to show love, to show gratitude, to show kindness to you. And remember that poetry is there. It's there for when you need it. It's there for when you need comforting words, comforting vibes to build your character up. It's there for when you need to consult. Know that the poetry is inside of you. And use this ultimate gift to bring you greatness, to bring you power, to bring you self-confidence, to bring you clarity. Because the power of poetry is all in you. And through poetry, learn to love who you are. For you are unique from your eyes all the way to your feet. To your DNA is uniquely you. And be confident in the version of you and continue rising to the greatest version of you. And let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right.
I like how you just took all that in from the dome.
Yes. One last question before we actually get out of here. One of your supporters on the stream, Miss Mercedes Moultrie, which female artist inspired Sunday?
Oh wow!
She want to get you first. She wanted to get you first. Get out of here.
I have to say Mary J. Blige and Lil Kim.
All right.
Yes. MC Lyte and Queen Latifah.
There you go.
Those are my Moni Love.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Sister Soldier. Even though she's not an MC, but those are my core. That was my love. As growing up, I loved MC Lyte. She was like my fave. She had the bars, and she still had the. She was telling a story, stories. She was giving many stories on just the insides of childhood and what was going on in that era and that time. And she's very lyrically dope. And so are all the other ladies. And with Mary J. Blige, that's my girl. But definitely MC Lyte, Lil Kim got hella bars.
Of course.
I love Lil Kim. I love Remy Ma. I'm a bars person. I'm a lyrical, person. No. Right now, I don't really have anybody. I do like Cardi B. And I like Lotto, but right now the focus is sex. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, But I do think we need some females outside right now that's speaking some substance to the young ladies.
Balance.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So no hate, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I love bars. I love lyrics. But let's shine some light on what the young ladies should be doing with their life right now.
Thank you.
of course. Shouts out to Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Yes,
Yeah, I like
she-
Rhapsody too.
she's- man,
Yeah.
she-
I like Rhapsody.
Whew.
Yeah. So.
Well, so let's just end the show on just one of my favorite Little Kim bars.
Ooh.
Yo, shorty, why you? Well, hold on. No, hold on. Yo, shorty, I'll be all in the bra, all see through. When you want to, well, hold up, man. What's that, man?
I think she will be able to rap it better than you.
Something tell me.
Something tell me.
Okay.
I don't want to hear you talk about you in the bra, that see-through bra, Wayne.
Man, I totally forgot the bars too. But the crush on you. You know what I'm saying? The when she had her verse on Crush on You. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I know all the lyrics to that, but
See me on the radio. True.
True.
and I yes.
I got you.
And her album, I can't think of the name on the album, but it might have been the latest, not this last. What was the last one? The last one that she did, it was fire.
It was a nice album. I
Never listened to
it
it.
was a nice album. The last
It was a nice one, right?
Yeah, it has some shit on it.
She really showed her lyrical bars on that. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. It was really dope. So I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's definitely in my playlist, the whole thing.
Well, we was going to end it off with Lil Kim, but we didn't. So sign off with a reach you at, how everybody get in contact with you, and we sign it off.
You can follow me at Sunday Jones is Life. You can follow me at Dope Girls Grinding. You can follow me at the Prison Brat Foundation. You can follow us at People to People Radio. Yeah, you can call me at 678-471-2963 if you're down and out and you need an uplift for your mental health. Peace and love. Thank you for having me.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Let's
Appreciate
get it.
you coming through and really your foundation, and I really want to tap more into that
For sure. Let's tap in.
for sure.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate you.
Well, you gonna hit us with one more drop?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get it.